go to the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
I'm going to get Jonathan Heasley up in the bullpen.
Chapman's in the seventh inning, 9-0.
Good Lord. Holy Toledo.
And here it comes. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Mole goes 5 feet 9 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know.
Check swing, no appeal.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over.
Now you gotta leave him in to face the righties.
The leadoff hitter for the Royals, number 11. That's in there. Strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a pop-up.
Dang.
And just foul. And a 1-2. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Man at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is foul back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Got him. Now 2 away. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Pratto.
No, I'm not a fan of Trevor May. So that's your question.
Why?
He's blind.
Close but
Did I
caught
what?
the ball. 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Go to second. Out there. And that is...
Do you think Trevor May is an asshole?
Yeah.
And welcome back. Bottom 9. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Do you remember watching him in the Players League?
Yeah.
The wind of the pitch.
Go get it.
Tap softly to the right side. In plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And Ledmus Diaz now.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at-bat.
Little chopper rolls foul. Deal 1. In the air, right field. Waters on his way over. 2 down. The Athletics down to their last out. Digging in for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. Slap the other way, foul. Here's your 1. Swing and a ball popped up.
Good game, man.
As this one sized up. And that'll do it. The Royals take
Thanks.
this one in a blowout.
Sometimes road trips can be
That's
tough.
a long
You're away
time
from your
coming.
family, but when you can win, silence that opposing
What?
crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. Makes the road trip just a little
Well, I
bit
was the
shorter.
Royals. I'm pretty sure you had a better team than I did.
For Chris Singleton and our entire
I think the Royals are probably the
outstanding
worst
crew
team
here
in
at MLB The
baseball.
Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Considering who they've lost. What?
I feel like they're better in the game.
I don't know. They have Witt, but they don't really have a whole lot. I mean, they have Perez.
Barlow is better than any reliever in the A's system.
But the A's have a lot. The A's have a more complete lineup than the Royals. Like, the Royals have, like, half of their lineup is a disaster.
I don't know, the A's lineup's got a disaster.
You jumped so early on that.
The Eternal Navy is 36.
Good lord. Well, you shut down your boy, Michael Massey. I forget what you said about him. You said something. You, like, made it sound like you hated him.
I'm nothing against him.
Oh. Well, I have things against Jace Peterson.
Sure, maybe I have a high ICRA in the game.
I have problems with Jace Peterson, so...
Nobody's pitched 3 hits, 1 run.
Yeah, all he had to do was get an out, and then, well, it wasn't a 3-run game, but... I was going to say all he had to do was get an out to get a hold. Cheese and crackers. I'm surprised May got 3 outs. Carlos Hernandez's ERA is infinite. That was a mistake bringing him into the game.
I thought he'd be covered to hit the Marsh.
Marsh is nasty, man.
I wouldn't say nasty, but...
What, Marsh?
Struck me out 3 times. I think he had 3 strikeouts, 2 were swinging, or something.
Marsh win 0-0. Something tells me that's an inaccurate statement. How did Witt get a triple?
Wasn't that just like Bordeaux?
Oh, I think so, yeah. I, for some reason, thought it was Garcia, but Garcia was the runner on that. Yay, I only struck out 10 times. I feel really accomplished.
You walked more today.
Yeah.
That's really nice from them, Charles.
It's happened before. Game two of the 1986 ALCS, I walked more than you.
I was in the sky.
What?
You guys sort of Will Campbell.
No, I think I walked once against him, and then you brought in some reliever in the 9th, and I walked a couple times, and you're like, when the hell did you get plate discipline? I'm like, I don't know. It was like 7-1. I think you were getting pissed because I was taking all the close pitches. You wanted the game to be over with. I kept taking it. I made you throw 33 pitches that inning. It's crazy. And I didn't score either. I only sent like 5 guys to the plate, but every at bat was like a meat grinder. Are you watching the highlights?
No, I just left the game. Highlights.
Jace Peterson's a turd. He's literally one of the worst players the Braves have ever had.
I'm surprised he was 74.
Who, Jordan Lyles?
No, Peterson.
You're surprised what?
He was like 74 overall.
Oh. He's having a good year. I mean, he was a month ago, he was doing really well. I actually thought about adding him for like a week. Oakland's got some sneaky good batters. Like, if you get the right matchups, they have some people that are available that can do some stuff. I don't know. Maybe I just see the good in really bad teams, but I think Oakland is...
Or try to see the good.
I think Oakland is not as terrible as everybody thinks they are. They're terrible. They're awful. But they're not as terrible as everybody. They're not the worst. The 61 Mets are way worse than the Oakland Athletics this year.
Right, they're not. I mean, they're terrible in terms of like the entire league.
The 2000
history.
The 2000
the entire league.
The 2003 Tigers are worse than this team.
Yeah, nobody said like worse than them. So that they're worse than the league though.
I think the 2015 Braves are pretty close to as bad as this. I mean, they had obviously Freddie Freeman, you know, Nick Markakis, Nick Swisher.
Where's that the after?
No, they had Shelby Miller that year. He won. He was like 3-17, but he had like a 350 earned run average. It was crazy. Of course, when I went and saw him, it was his worst start of the year. He got his ass totally kicked.
Where was that at?
Washington. That was embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed. Like, I've never been embarrassed to be a Braves fan, but I was embarrassed that night. Like, that was embarrassing. I was you know, obviously proud of my team, but like, it just, how good Washington was and how terrible we were, it was just, I never want to feel that again.
How many runs did you give up?
I think he gave up like 7. I think he went like 4 2/3. He gave up 7. He gave up like 3 in the first 4 innings, and then he came out in the 5th and got absolutely caved in. I think Harper hit a home run, and somebody else hit a home run, and this is when they had Rendon and all them guys. That's a good Nationals team. I saw one good ball club in the ballpark that night. But the best player on the field was a Brave. I mean, obviously Freddie Freeman was the best player in that game, so. I don't know. Do you think Freddie Freeman is better than Bryce Harper?
Probably now.
Like, now. Yeah, now. How about now?
Yeah, right now.